Hello, this is the TheSourcePlayer back with another commentary. What I want to do with these commentaries is kind of connect with you guys, as viewers, by telling you guys about my life and what's happening with me. Alright, so let's get started. So I work at a fancy restaurant as a busser, so I basically clean up tables and bring out waters and bread to customers if they want. I'm a slave, really, for minimum wage. I've been working there for a few weeks now, and I've noticed something kind of strange and disturbing to me. I found that the kids who eat at restaurants these days play on electronic devices and don't communicate with their parents. Like, kids from 4 to 14 spend their meals watching their favorite show on their iPad, like Adventure Time or something. No, they're not that good. Like Blue's Clues, if that's still on. Or playing games on their phones or DS's or Vitas or whatever they want to play. They're just sitting there and not talking to their parents. They're just playing and watching. Just last week, I asked a 6-year-old, I went up to him, saw that he had an empty plate, but I gotta ask him, sir, are you done with that? So instead of answering me, he just continued playing on his DS. I asked him like 2 times, I think. Maybe he didn't hear me, I don't know, but his mom noticed it, and she asked him a few more times before smacking him on the back of his head until he finally looked up with a confused look, thinking, why was I slapped? And asked his mom what? His mom asked him again, and he nodded, of course. I took the plate away and all that. He eventually responded, but it took him at least like 30 seconds to look up and recognize his own mother was talking to him. It's like this for every single one of these families with kids who don't want to talk at all. What is this? That I don't know about you guys, but when I was at that age, I went out to eat, and I was made to talk to my parents and siblings, and we had normal conversations, just face to face, talking about our lives. It got to the point where I naturally talked to people, and I wasn't made to. I'm just talking to people, not I'm an introvert, but I talk to people usually. I'm not sticking my face in a Vita. The parents spend their dinner either playing on their phones just to look away from their kids, or just not sit there awkwardly, or staring blankly off to the side, thinking about how fucking awful their kids are. Another downright tragic trend I've seen recently is what happens on dates nowadays. What older people do, I guess, when they want to go to dinner with people. I've seen a couple in their mid-20s just sit there, and the girl was texting someone, just sitting there texting, not eating or anything. Maybe she was done, I don't remember. And the dude across, it was a dude and a girl, 20s, didn't talk to each other. The girl was texting, and the guy across the table just sat there, flipping the screen on his iPhone. You know that, where on your iPhone where there's those apps on the front? He was just flipping that from side to side, okay? Just so he didn't have to sit there looking awkward. He didn't want to be seen just sitting there while his girlfriend was texting, so he wouldn't come off as weird. But what he actually came off was being mixed words between fucking and socially. So fucking socially awkward past belief. If you can't talk to your significant other in a simple conversation, then they shouldn't be your significant other, should they? Common sense. God, I hate people sometimes. I was walking in the mall to go buy a few books. Just, A, a few books for my summer reading, which I have to do, and B, just for entertainment. Get over it, I read books. But while I was walking by myself, because I don't like being with people who are annoying, which is all I see now. While I was walking, there's just people walking alone by themselves, just like me. And unlike me, though, they just came off as awkward, like they were accustomed to being in the company of others, and in fact, needed to be. These awkward loners avoided other people's eyes and decided to flip through their contacts on their phones until they got whatever store they were headed to. Like, ever meet those people who are just walking, and you look at them, you're walking by too, and you look at them, and they just move their eyes away, or they look down, or they just do something, like immediately look at their phone or something, just to keep away from your eyes. For some reason, it's like natural habit. I used to do it too until I actually got a little self-confidence in me, and now I don't do that shit anymore. Jesus, guys, have some self-respect and Walk with a straight back and look at other people. That's key. You gotta walk with pride. The same things happen at movie theaters. Like today, I just came back from World War Z, I think it was, that zombie movie with Brad Pitt. It was actually really good, but my review will be later, I guess. It's like people feel like they need to be with someone or a group of people to not feel awkward and to function in day-to-day life. That's a handicap. You need to be able to work efficiently by yourself and be by yourself. Just be good with that, okay? You don't have to have other people. You ever have, when I'm walking down the school hallway, either by myself or with my friends, and you look at someone, every time they look to the side, okay? As if there's something interesting, but really all that's there is like a yellowish wall, okay? Just a yellow wall. They look at it, and they keep looking at it like there's something interesting. Oh, that dot's new today. No, Jesus Christ. It's a wall, and obviously they look away. I don't know why they look away, actually. I'm forgetting why they look away. Maybe no self-confidence. Maybe it's just reaction. I don't know. I don't want to go on this. I don't want to rant about people for too long, but God, I just hate that. No, I don't want to spend an ungodly amount of time on this. So I guess that's it for this video. See ya and have a nice day. And I hope to see a change in people later on in life so that they aren't fucking awkward. Enjoy.